From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Arizona Cardinals. Damiere Byrd returning it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A play fake to Michel, now Newton. That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a 5. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30.
A shotgun snap for Newton. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
That's good for a Patriot.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
James White, the man he was looking for out of the backfield. But it's going to be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Sony Michel, his first carry. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Michel, the ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
7.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On 1st down, Newton. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Andy Isabella. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Pats have taken the early lead. This is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll start with a quick throw complete out to the right. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. run it again, or they can go play action.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Sonny Michel, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
For the
solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Tackled at the 32-yard line.
Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Hassan Reddick. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And able to find Kirk complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
Arizona.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he's got it. 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 24-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Murray now on 1st down. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
2nd and inches at the Patriots' 14-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trent Sherfield, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce-back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Bird now ready to return it. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
That's the end of the 1st quarter with the score Patriots 14.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the 1st half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? He said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. And they'll go back to Hopkins, and this time he's got him. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Hopkins, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they go? Because they're hitting them in every direction.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From the gun, Murray. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Trent Sherfield.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Arizona.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. He's got it at the 15. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. DJ Chark. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offense has spent a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Bird now ready to return it. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
And the Pats at the line ready to go. They'll run it here. This is James White. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
White, the ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
First down, here's White. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Isaiah Simmons in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. So now after the sack, Cam of the Patriots going to look up at a 3rd and long. from the gun. Here's Newton. He's going to air one out. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now. Showing the other.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 58 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. He's going to go up top for the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. DJ Chark with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And now the Cardinals are within a 2-point conversion of tying up this game. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now a pass here caught by Edelman. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 yards there. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They will go for it. Now Newton. Jordan Reed has it. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the All-Pro Stephon Gilmore. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. Well, a big play like that looks familiar, doesn't it? Like we saw it a week ago, reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Nothing wrong with being explosive. Nothing wrong with being electric. Nothing wrong with carrying it over from the previous week off to a really, really hot start.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Defense simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what they tell their defensive linemen is play the run on your way to the quarterback. If someone shows, go get him, and that's exactly what they did.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard, and he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Tony Pollard, as the first half is winding down, and the Cardinals have taken the lead. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
25, Patriots 20.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Play action. It's Newton. This one caught by Isabella. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 46-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Newton. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off play action, Newton. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
A 45-yard attempt.
And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And he'll let this one go deep for, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Cardinals. DJ Chark with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Bird now ready to return it. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Again, it's Michel. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 11 yards there, first down. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Second down at 6 now from the 42. They'll try the air now with Newton. Incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun. Newton going deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. A big play there on third down for the Pats. 42 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple. Down to the 15-yard line.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a third time. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 56 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
On first and 10, here's Murray. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup there.
It's a gain of 7.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and they're going to have a third down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Trying to run forward with Pollard, and he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
5-yard gain on the play.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Second and 9. Murray going to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down. Shotgun now for Murray. Out under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. On On second down, it's Pollard. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. A bad time for a full start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. Throwing, Hundley. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Foxborough. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th.
Zane Gonzalez on for the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Newton, incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. A shotgun snap for Newton. Looking deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Buda Baker with a pick. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again. Murray. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Murray. He'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Touchdown.
DJ Chark, his 25th touchdown. Tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Cardinals turning that interception into a touchdown.
Cardinals.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
at their own 24-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. They'll run on first down. White. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Cam throwing complete here to Edelman. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
New England on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun. Newton. Past the 20, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race, and he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Gonzalez lining up for the extra point.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
24-yard line.
Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, Newton. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Newton. That ball complete to Isabella. And he's going to get this deep on Arizona's side of the field. Big play there for New England. 48 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
For the extra point.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on first and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And, you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
DJ Chark, first-time Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Murray looking for Chark again. This time he's got him. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 yards there and a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray. A quick throw, but incomplete. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like...
Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find a good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Newton. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. Then he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. John Simon able to record his 5th sack of the season. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First down, Cardinals.
Murray now on first down. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. This is intercepted. Picked by the rookie Kyle Duggar. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Murray's pass intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they, unfortunately, are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Now a desperation throw. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Andy Isabella with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. Cam Newton now getting his guys ready to go for the 2-point try. One last throw here for Newton. And that's caught for the additional 2 points. It'll only matter to the final scoreline, and that is the final act of this game. Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flurry at the end, right? You scored the touchdown, keep the momentum going, go for 2. Maybe they're working on something for down the road. As you said, it doesn't matter. You lose the game, but you finish with a touchdown and a successful 2-point conversion.
Some sort of a building block.
Yeah, something.
So for the Cardinals, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll return home next week to take on the LA Rams. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they drop their 7th game on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.